Welcome to Bollywood News Station. Let's begin with coverage. Prime Video trailer launch press conference of its upcoming original crime series Bambai Meri Jaan. Presented Ritesh Sidhwani, Kassim Jagmagia, Saudagar, Rensil Silva, Menon, Avinash Tiwary, Kritika, Kamra, Nivedita Bhattacharya, Amyra Dastur, and notable members of the team, along with Sushant, Sreeram, Country Director, Prime Video, and Aparna Purohit, Head of India Original, Prime Video. Media coverage by Vijay Tasveer. Don't forget the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
So we need that cheer, we need that encouragement. Thank you so much for that. Now this fictional crime series is one that I'm very excited about. You guys will say that Sachin to hamesha excited hota hai, but yahan baat alag hai, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about a show which has been created by the people behind Mirzapur, Inside Edge, The Heart, and Made in Heaven, shows which have touched the hearts of audiences across the world. We are talking about a show which recreates the 1960s, 70s, the scale, the setting, will just transport you back to that era. A gripping, action-packed gangster drama with great characters. मतलब ये तो बहुत लोगों का favorite genre है, मेरा तो यकीनन है आप सभी का भी. Yes. And this is something that we all have been waiting for in this space after a very long time, and I've also been told that it's not just a crime thriller, it is also a very strong emotional theme to it, which you've got to wait to discover. 14th of September. I feel very proud to share that this Indian original will not just be available in Hindi and regional languages like Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and Kannada, but audiences in 240 countries and territories can watch it in over 30 languages, including English, Francais, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, Polish, and the list goes on. So ladies and gentlemen, only 10 more days to go for the most epic crime show ever. Mark that date as Bambai Meri Jaan premieres worldwide on the 14th of September, only on Prime Video. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Good to see you guys. Starting with you, Sushant. It's been a super busy year, for Prime Video, and you have delivered blockbuster after blockbuster. We are the binge watchers. We are on it and kept audiences entertained throughout. Now, audiences not just in India but across the world has loved every single one of your series, and thank you so much for that. But how do you think the viewers of India and outside our country will react to this show, Bambai Meri Jaan, and what can audiences expect from Prime Video from here on?
First of all, thank you, Sachin, and I must say you are dressed absolutely on point.
When in Rome, do other Romans. So
yeah,
this
is just the vibe of Bambai Meri Jaan. Thank you so much.
Thank
you all for joining us here today. How do I think audiences are going to react to Bambai Meri Jaan? Was that your question? I think they're going to be blown away. I think every episode of the series is going to hook them to the next, and the next, and the next. And I think you'll be able to stop only once you're done, truly. And you're right, the year has been absolutely incredible for us at Prime Video. Indian originals are definitely breaking through on the global charts, and 2023 kind of feels like the high point of where we have come so far. We had Farzi, we started off the year with Farzi early in the year. It not only received the biggest opening for a local show on Prime Video ever, it was streamed by viewers in over 170 countries worldwide. It entered the top 10 trending lists in multiple countries worldwide. So clearly, it found a global stage because the story was phenomenal. And we had docu-series like Dancing on the Grave, with Cinema Mate Damtak, and more recently with the A.P. Dillon First of a Kind docu-series. And we saw some amazing unscripted entertainment for our customers, and they love it. Then we had Jubilee, then we had Happy Family Condition Supply. Two shows that couldn't be more different in their genres, but couldn't be any more similar in the kind of adulation they received. So, and of course, how can we talk about a fabulous year that it's been for us without talking about our deep and long-standing partnership with our partners in Prime, as I'll call it.
Yeah.
Excel Entertainment. And what this partnership has delivered to customers this year already. Of course, in partnership with Tiger Baby, we launched The Heart, that became the first Indian series to premiere at the Berlinale. And you know what's more, in fact, at the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne, Vijay was won the Best Actor for his portrayal in The Heart, so that was phenomenal. And we didn't stop there. This partnership took on another chapter, another season of the widely loved Made in Heaven that scaled the global milestone very soon after its launch. It entered the top 10 trending lists across multiple countries again, right? Obviously, huge fan love in India too. So, you know, our partnership with Excel is rich, it's thick, it's deep, and just this year, we're back here again, so it feels phenomenal. And just one last piece on what I believe Bambai Meri Jaan really is going to help us do is we see about 25% of our audiences on Prime Video for our shows and movies coming from outside India. And we feel thrilled that we are, you know, at Prime Video at the forefront of taking these Indian stories to a global audience. And with Bambai Meri Jaan, our confidence, our belief, and our excitement to take this to the global audience is higher than ever. In fact, as you were saying earlier, it's going to be available in more than 30 Indian and international languages on the day of launch, on the 14th of September. You know, it's a story that I think is going to travel across borders. It's agnostic of language, it's agnostic of geography. It's just such a brilliantly told story, and kudos to, you know, Shujaat.
Everyone's love. And thank you, Sachin, for recognizing, acknowledging the resounding success that Made in Heaven has been. It's been an incredible journey, and I'm thrilled that audiences, not just in India, but across the world have enjoyed Made in Heaven so much. And Bambai Meri Jaan further cements the amazing, the beautiful partnership that we have with Excel. Really happy, and it just deepens the collaboration that we have with them. I believe that the success of Made in Heaven and all the projects that we've done with Excel can be attributed to the shared passion for telling stories that are rooted, that are compelling, that are diverse, that are inclusive, and really exciting and resonate with audiences across the world. Crime thrillers and action are the most watched genres in India. Mirzapur, Farzi, Dahad are a testimony to that. And I recall very distinctly that when we heard the story of Bambai Meri Jaan for the first time, we realized that it was a gritty, suspenseful, fast-paced crime thriller with a very strong emotional core. With every iteration of the new draft, just became more immersive, richer, and nuanced. And when you see the final show, you will realize just how many small pieces have come together to infuse life into this wonderful story. From the superlative performances by the brilliant ensemble of actors, the very, very taut direction of Shujaat, the production design that mirrors the period that the story is set in, brilliant cinematography, music, sound design, action. It's a labor of love. It's just painstakingly put together. It's a rich, captivating narrative that highlights the universal theme of good versus evil, legacy versus dream, good versus bad, black, white. And it's been an absolutely amazing journey. I just want to express my deepest gratitude to Shujaat, Rensil, Hussain, Ritesh, Farhan, Kassim for their infinite patience, determination, passion. We really cannot wait for all of you to Bambai Meri Jaan, 14th of September.
Thank you, Aparna. I love the passion. I love that. You know, there's so much passion in every word that you were saying. You know, we can't wait to dive into the world of Bambai Meri Jaan very soon, which is the 14th of September. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to request both of you to please stay on stage, as would now like to invite, as you said, partners in crime. Please put your hands together for the producers of this epic saga, Ritesh, Sidhwani, and Kassim Jagmagia from Excel Media and Entertainment. Welcome to both of you. Good to see you. Welcome. Question for both of you is, from whatever we've seen, heard of Bambai Meri Jaan, here's a larger-than-life crime drama with top-notch cinematic scale and some mega talented actors about to hit us on the 14th of September. We want to know more. What can we expect?
We knew this story required a certain scale and canvas, and we kept that in mind while we were writing it. It spans over multiple decades, so the entire team came together to for the minutest detailing and research. We wanted to give the audience an immersive experience so that we could transform them into that era and time. We've done what we had to, and hoping the viewers like what we had.
We're looking forward to your participation.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. So I think they've summed it up all till now very well about what the show is going to be. I think the expectation will be set when you see the trailer, and all I can tell you is that whatever you see in the trailer, I personally feel that that promise will be delivered by the time you finish it. So, and like Aparna said, like the kind of genre it falls into, it's the one which I think people resonate, they love watching a lot with, and I think the story, and the writing of it had such beautiful characters. So it just became easy when you had this perfect cast which came and completed them. It's a fictional story, but you'll just get so immersed into their world that you almost start believing into them. So I think watch the trailer and then we can talk more.
We are geared up to get transported into that era and that world. So thank you so much. I'm wishing you the best. May I request you please take the hot seat so that we could roll out the red carpet for the. Thank you.
ऊंचाई से पैदा होती है। शैतान को भी ऊपर वाले ने पैदा किया था। मैं तो सिर्फ एक बाप था।
क्या नाम है? तारा शिक्कों की तरह शायर बनना बेटा, बादशाह बनना।
मुंबई शहर सरकार के हाथ से निकल के हाजी और पठान के हाथ में जा रहा है। अन्ना का नेटवर्क, पठान का डर और हाजी के दिमाग ने बम्बई पुलिस के नाक में दम करके रख दिया।
54 रुपए की तनख्वाह में सबको अंग्रेज स्कूल में कैसे पढ़ाऊंगा? ईमानदारी का करोगे क्या इस्माइल?
नींद अच्छी रखी। शहर साफ करते करते मेरा घर गंदा।
पुलिस वाले के घर में हाथ क्यों बना हुआ है?
मैं ईमानदार था, पर दारा भूखा था।
मामू जान का पैसा है। ये सादिक, जिस नोट पे इसके मामू का फोटो दे दे। आज से हफ्ता हम लोग वसूलेगा। बड़ा हो गया दारा। लड़का लड़का पठानों की शलवार में चिंगारी दे दो। गुंडा है तेरा बेटा, हफ्ता वसूलता है, मारामारी करता है। तुम्हारे अब्बू का बेइज्जती करते तो तुम क्या करते? मैं उसे नंगा करके सड़क पे दौड़ाता। तो मैं सिर्फ अखाड़ा जलाया।
मुंबई अंडरवर्ल्ड का नया बादशाह तारा इस्माइल।
आज तुम बोल रहा है, इंशाल्लाह एक दिन पूरा मुंबई बोल रहा है। अच्छी को बोल, तारा बहुत मार खाया। अब तारा मारेगा। तू साला गली का लुक्का हमारी बराबरी करेगा।
ज्यादा खोल वाली यही सही समझा है।
मैं अपने बम्बई का 3/4 हिस्सा दे रहा हूँ। अगर मैं चाहूँ तो पूरा मुंबई पूरा रुपया छीन सकता हूँ।
रीता, हर फैसले की एक कीमत होती है, वो कीमत इसे जिंदगी में चुकानी पड़ती है।
जब तूने आग लगाई अंदर, छह तुम क्या हो गए? हम सबको जला दे राख।
The trailer looks powerful. Thank you. Congratulations. I'm wishing you the best now. Finally, trailer launch is here. How does it feel?
I think I want to pinch myself. It's quite surreal, really. From the perspective of just a writer, I think from the page to the screen, it's taken 5 years, and we've weathered typhoons and COVID, and I think everything that a show of this scale and ambition goes into. So I'm thrilled.
What about you?
Well, it's a monumental moment, of course. My knees are shaking, my heart is racing, my mouth is dry, super nervous. Personally, it's a very emotional moment. This journey began 5 years ago for me. At that time, of course, I didn't know that it's going to take this long. but the making of it took a life of its own, an epic life. It was born out of troubled times, battled through deadly COVID years, reconstructing a mammoth set twice over from scratch, and we were finally hit by a cyclone. And I used to call myself lucky, the irony of it. But this wouldn't have been possible without the grit and determination of my cast, my crew, the most amazing crew that we had. A lot of people came together to realize this vision that I had in my mind, who were relentless in the pursuit of excellence. My producers, more like my brothers, Ritesh, Kassim, who stood behind me, not just as rocks but mountains, indulged every little women fancy that I had, and had a vision which is larger than what I had in my mind. Also Aparna, thank you so much. She's the backbone of this project. The belief and faith she had in this always propelled us to keep moving ahead. It's going to release now on the 14th, and of course the audience is going to be the final judge of it. But standing here on this platform gives me immense amount of pride for each and every one who worked on this project, who came together to collaborate, and here we are. I mean, I just hope everyone enjoys watching it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Definitely, and it looks larger than life, as you rightly said. And you know, you said the cyclone hit. You said we love these weather conditions. Yeah, let's go for it. But congratulations once again. All the best to you, the entire team. Now we've spoken to many aspects. There's one more important aspect of the series that we'd like to welcome onto the stage. Is the extremely, supremely talented actors. Ladies and gentlemen, request to please stay with us. And ladies and gentlemen, a thunderous round of applause. Please put your hands together and welcome on stage Menon, Avinash, Tiwary, Kritika, Kamra, Nivedita, Bhattacharya, and Amyra, Dastur. Welcome to all of you. The trailer looks super powerful, super impressive. We can't wait for the podium. May I request you please step forward a little so we could set the stage for a nice, appreciate it. With a huge round of applause and welcome them. Thank you.
Very powerful.
Okay, sir. Today's starting with you. We'd all love to know more about your character. You've played a role of cop many a times earlier as well. How is Ismail Qadri different from the previous characters that you've played?
I've actually, is it working? Yeah. Okay. I've actually said this many a time. जिन्होंने सुना बोर मत होना. I normally play people. I don't play roles. अक्सर क्या होता है कि जब हम बोलते हैं कि हम कॉप का रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, तो आपने देखा होगा कि एक ज़माने में बायां हाथ सामने करके दायां हाथ से लगे और बोलते हैं कि 19 तारीख की रात को तुम कहाँ थे, तो वो कॉप का रोल हो गया. But I normally play people, so no two persons are the same in this world. There can be a limited number of roles. There can be 25,000 roles, for example, a cop, a professor, lawyer, whatever. But each person is different, so I tend to play that person more than the role. So if I played a cop before, I played that person. So once upon a time, Rakesh Maria is different from a Ismail Qadri, who is different from a Mansoor Dalal in Farzi. So I tend to play people, so automatically it becomes different.
And you're a natural and we love you for that. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Avinash, my questions for you. You've been on a roll, especially in crime drama series, but in this show it really seems like you're going to hit the ball out of the park because you want to know how was your experience playing Dara Qadri. Also tell us a bit about your character.
Well, thank you so much for this. Good afternoon, everyone. I was present here. Thank you for being here. I think when script came to me when Shujaat sir sat down with me and started sharing about what the show is all about. Honestly, as an actor, I was shitting bricks. I didn't know if I had the capability to pull this off. But the fact was, what really excited me was the fact that this guy came from hunger and took those ladders to finally come to a position of power. That, I think, was something which really excited. The whole journey of how they traverse and he becomes what he becomes. Yes, he is a gangster. He has his own consequences for the actions that he takes. But the internal story, the story of the family, the relationships, those were the things that really made me feel that this is going to be an immersive experience. And I'm just glad I'm a part of it. I got a chance to play this guy who's apparently Mumbai ka Naya Badshah. He's pretty cool, right?
Mumbai ka Naya Badshah for Avinash. So thank you and wishing you the best. Thank you so much. Now, the gangster story
Very, very strong and powerful. And like you said, I mean, a badass character is very delicious. Ask any actor, it's the most fun to play. And this is the first time I am playing something, a character that's doing these badass things. And that's what made it most exciting for me actually, because I'm the good girl always. So thank you, Shujaat sir, for seeing the bad in me and, thinking of me and making me a part of this epic saga.
We look forward to that new avatar of yours and wishing you the best.
Me too.
Thank you so much. Nivedita ma'am, the question's for you. You play Sakina, the mother, the pillar of the house, trying to keep everyone together. A little more about your character, if you could please tell us.
Yes, hello, namaste everyone. First of all, I'd like to say Sakina, when she happened to me, I wasn't prepared for Sakina to happen to me. But when she did, I'm so glad that Sakina happened. And thank you, Shujaat, for having faith in me as Sakina. Sakina, can I say something? When the script came to me, I think I briefly had mentioned to Shujaat, but my take when the script came to me, I thought it's a love story. Backdrop में सब कुछ चल रहा है, गुंडागर्दी, मार पिटाई, everything, but primarily it's a love story. It is. So Sakina is the one who, जिसके लिए family बहुत important है, her love for her husband, her love for her son. The whole thing is for her family, her house, everything is what Sakina's world is all about. What's happening outside is just maybe a byproduct of what's happening in the house for her, Sakina. So for me, I just looked at it as it's a beautiful love story, and the backdrop is the world of crime.
Now मैं resist करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ पर हो नहीं रहा है. ये सवाल पूछना बनता है कि how was it working with your husband, KK sir, yet again?
पहले तो मैं ये बोल दूँ कि me becoming Sakina, I don't know if I could have been a better or a worse Sakina based on who my screen husband is going to be. But yes, having said that, having KK as my co-actor has of course been bonus.
Coming back to Bambai Meri Jaan, we've learned a lot about the Khatri family. Amyra, my question's for you. काफी कुछ जान लिया Khatri family के बारे में. Now you play a very pivotal role in Dara's life. Tell us a little more.
So my character's name is Pali, and I think she's sort of grown up with the entire Dara. And I think through that connection, you see a very different side of Dara. And I think she brings a very sweet innocence to that relationship. And I just think it's very beautiful how it pans out in the end. So yeah, it's a sweet little connection.
I'm waiting for some beats to be spilled somewhere. Can't wait. 10 days to go. I'll have to wait.
He learnt a lot. I taught him a lot. Don't worry.
But all the best. Congratulations. Next question for both Shujaat and Rensil. You just spoke to the amazing cast. Now, how did you bring this talented ensemble cast together, and what was the casting process like?
Well, the very interesting anecdotes to everyone's casting. Avinash, he suffered a lot because before I locked onto him, there was an 8-month period while I was flirting with other actors. But there's something that I saw in his screen test that he did, which always remained with me, and I just could not shut that off. And I thought he would be the perfect guy because there were many auditions and there were lots of actors that, of course, he auditioned for the part. There was something that was special. I could never put my finger on it, but I knew that he would be the guy. And of course, with Rensil, discussions with Rensil in terms of the character, the development, and when we sat through that, it really worked out. Fantastic. Interesting one about KK as well is that I had initially approached him for another character for the show, and he read the script and he said, "I want to come and meet you," and I said, "Of course." Another interesting thing that KK and I have been trying to work for the last 20 odd years, but it has never gone through. And I was really, really desperate to work with him on this one. And he met me and he said, "What about Ismail's character? Have you casted for him?" I said, "No, not yet." So he's like, "I would be really kind of keen," and I thought that was fantastic of him because the character has multiple shades. It's not a very black and white narrative that Rensil and the writers have put together. It plays in the grey areas. What is really interesting is that we've stripped people of the labels of relationship and treated them as individuals. So it is a man versus man, not necessarily a father versus father. So the power dynamics really kind of change. It so happens to be about providing. The one who provides becomes the alpha of the family, and how those dynamics change between two men, and the repercussions that the family as well as the city on a macro level has to suffer.